We should have handed out the hard hats. Guys, not those kind of hard hats that you think I'm talking about to make fun of people, but hard hats that Gypsy's crew is going to need after she throws them under the bus and rolls over them over and over and over and over again. Yeah. So, guys, Gypsy, who is doing a bunch of stuff now. I don't want to be a cyberbully, and I'm sorry for my mistakes, and forget what happened yesterday, because I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. No, you're not. You're not a good girl. You're rotten. Rotten to the core. Yeah. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. What do you think of that intro? It's true, though. It's very, very true. But, yeah, I'm Toddy One Skip. You're not. And, after the week I had, you're probably better off not being Toddy One Skip. But things are changing. Times, they are a-changing. Yes. And so we're going to change with the times a little bit in saying that, Gypsy, guys, sometimes I think, when is it enough that we just stop talking about her? Like, when is it going to be? But she keeps doing things. She keeps doing things, so we continue to talk about her. People obviously have an interest in her. And I think what it is the audacity of her. That's what everybody's mesmerized by. Like, how is she getting away with it? How is she on parole and breaking rules, laws, and getting away with it? How is she a first-time mom but has time to do everything else except maybe take a course in mothering, and nobody is telling her that? How come she has this echo chamber of people that are just telling her whatever she wants to hear? And let's talk about that little echo chamber, because I think not everybody's echoing the same thing in that chamber, trust me. Guys, Gypsy came from, supposedly, 10 million TikTokers, right? And then she's got this many on Instagram, supposedly. She goes to this many on YouTube. The 10 million TikTok subscribers, they're not real. They're not. How do you go from 10 million and then you go to YouTube? I challenge you to go to any channel and see that. Why the drop? And then there's also such a drop in views. And I know that Morbid hit on this on his live. And he also talked about Red. And hey, I like Red. You guys got to check Red out. Red is funny. She's witty. And I think she's a halfway decent person. I've been talking to her, so I think she's a decent person. Toddy, you've gotten that wrong before. Check out Red. Guys, seriously, so I think that Gypsy is trying to recreate herself every day, and I've spoken about that. And I've said, that's a real sign of misery when you can't find who you are. Because then you're fucking lost, right? If you can't find who you are, you're lost. You have nothing anchoring you. And if she felt this connection, listen seriously, if she felt this connection to the baby, right? If she felt such a strong connection to the baby, that would be a reason to anchor and not to be with every hair color of the week and without being every personality that you see that you like in people. That's the only reason why you imitate. You imitate because you admire. So you stole one of my slogans very badly, by the way. I mean, it's just so bad. And you've Gypsy, I have less than 20,000 subscribers. You've been in my chat before. You know who I am. And how? Why is it that the smaller content, do you think you're just going to keep stump the small content creators? We don't band together. There's not like a sisterhood, with the exception of Morbid, who's a brother in the sisterhood, or just the community of nobodies, or just a band of good people that are calling you out on your bullshit. Gypsy, personally, I just want you to give your mom the legacy back that you fucking took from her. Because you're right, you can't go back and give her her life back. But you can give her her truthful legacy back. And personally, I think you owe her that. And not because I know it all, but we've seen photos of the life that she gave you. And we see the part that you played in that now. And you know that we all know it. So I really think that perhaps it'd be a good idea, if you really wanted to change things, to, maybe give your mom her legacy back. I think that when parole is over, that you're just gonna spin off into some sort of something. And it's not just the law thing. It's not about breaking the law all the time. It's also about decorum. You look it up, DECORUM, decorum. Okay, and so a little bit of class. And you don't have to respond to everything. I mean, you're looking in comments of people that have 20,000 subscribers. Really? But you have 10 million that are supposedly saying wonderful things about you? No, I can't believe that. And that says a lot about you. That there's a huge insecurity in you. And that's the issue here. You have to fill that before you could be happy with anything. Your happiness depends on too many things. It's just weird. And it is weird. But I know you don't want my advice. So, continue to act the fool and continue to do these horrible things and continue to do what you're doing behind the scenes. And we know. Okay, we know things aren't coinkydinkies. We know, and I don't know. Maybe you just like to live on the edge. Okay, but you're a mom, so unless you're a secret agent, probably not a good idea. I'm just saying, guys. What do you think about this? What do you think about? Oh God, I can't fathom even the thought of her getting off parole, and she's just scattered about like a fly that's been swatted, and the guts have created other flies. What's your description? Tell me in the chat, or tell me in the comments, because you get mad when I call it a chat, and it's not a chat, it's comments. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Take care, guys.